Hello everyone, thanks for tuning to Heartbreak. I'm your host today, Craig, and we're going to talk about the 2010 Toyota Highlander, and should you look into buying a second-gen Highlander. Start off by saying, I got the V6, so it's 3.5 liter V6, made up in Indiana, I believe, and, well, the vehicle was still in Indiana, and, I bought the set, I want to say, either 98,000 miles or 112,000 miles. One owner. I want to say I bought it back in 2019, 2018, 2017 maybe. I've been busy. There's been a lot going on. And I apologize. I'm doing this look back review today on a day where it was a bit emotionally taxing. I had to say see you later to a lot of people today. But I still wanted to get this video out to y'all. So here's a clip of right now, some clips of basically just me just kind of walking around the thing, just showing different I guess glory angles and whatnot. And this I call it a wagon because it's on the K platform for Toyota, not to be confused with the K car from Chrysler. But with the K platform, it was used by the Camry, Sienna, Venza, and Highlander. So theoretically speaking, all of these do share parts. I mean, they are interchangeable, loosely. They are loosely interchangeable. In theory, it is possible. I could be wrong about this. It is very possible. I could be wrong about this. But this vehicle has served me well. It has served me through quite a lot of bad weather, quite a lot of good weather. Fuel economy, it is what it is. I know it's not the hybrid model. I didn't want the hybrid model, and I went out of my way just to find one that was front-wheel drive because I did not want the extra wear and tear of a all-wheel drive system. I'm confident enough in my own driving, at least in the wintertime. Everyone else's, debatable. But this vehicle, it served well, and I hope to have it keep serving me for a bit longer. But we'll see what happens, unless there's going to be some person who I get rear-ended by or sideswiped by, and it just completely totals it. Foreshadow. If you're looking for something fairly reliable, this is not a bad buy. It is when you first get into it. It does have that new car quick vibe, and once you get used to it, you step out of this and hop into something else a little bit. When you come back to this, it is still new car quick. What I mean by new car quick, the acceleration. This is a V6, and this coming from someone where the last V6 I had was in a Grand Prix. I've had a '08 Camry I had for a good amount of years. The oil burning thing happened. Thought I could manage it, and then it just became too much, and I said, I'm done with this. I don't want to play with this anymore. With that, I just kind of got bad news about, oh, it's going to cost this much to actually fix the oil burning issue, and it may not even be a solid fix. So it is what it is with that one. And after that, I basically came into the dealership. It was smoking. Well, the Camry was smoking because I think a rock jumped up and got it in the radiator off the salt truck. No, it wasn't telling me in the salt truck. I'm not that incompetent. And bought it into the Highlander out for a drive, and it took a corner pretty well. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just kind of done. I found out at night it has like a little LED light that comes on around the center console area, which I thought was pretty cool. Reliability. Reliability. I don't know what to say about reliability. I have not had an issue. It's been, at the moment, there was, oh wait, that was a lot. I apologize. I have had a issue. And this was after I came back from this thing sitting in a storage unit for a year. A untempered storage unit on top of that. So whatever it was outside, it either doubled or mimicked what it was inside of said storage unit. The issue I had was that when I went to get I had to get a new battery because sat for a year, was started up. It was able to get it jump started and drive down the road just fine, but there was a lot of corrosion piled up around the battery, and I just kind of just didn't want to deal with that, so I just kind of got a new battery for it. After I got the battery put in, the tie down cables around the where the battery tray is at. I guess one of them wasn't secured all the way, and one day I hit a bump, and it sounded like something was like buzzing underneath, and my power steering will go out intermittently. It wouldn't be it. I can manage a car with no power steering. That's not the issue. The issue comes when it does it intermittently at random when it wants to. That's what I was running into. So for a better part of a week, I was trying to figure out what could that be until I was on my way to work. I took a corner, and I noticed that it only happened when I was in mid-turn, and I hit a bump. So I knew it had caused something with shaking and vibration. That I had just started to look into the price and see how much is this going to cost. Oh, it was not going to be cheap, I'll tell you that much. Anywho, um, took a bump, and I started going down a back road on my way to work, and I was just had my window rolled down, just listening. I kept on hearing something. It was like underneath. So then finally, on leaving work, I was going to take a corner, and it did it again mid corner. And I'm like, okay, this almost literally just killed me. And next morning, got up, popped open the hood, and I saw where the other part to the battery terminal tie down, where it tied into the actual frame itself, or bolt to the actual frame, the bolt on the end of that was missing, and it was basically it was shorting somehow. It was shorting off of the actual frame itself that was causing my steering to act up. Out of curiosity, I just moved the top of the battery tie down thing a little bit. It sparked. So I said, okay, that's it. I immediately unhooked the negative end of the battery, took out the tie down support, and I looked more over and I just saw where it had basically welded out. I want to say about 4 or 3 millimeters of the actual frame itself. Well, metal frame, the radiator support, whatever it's called. I'm sorry, I don't got the name for it. But I noticed I'm like, oh, that ain't good. That is not good at all. I thought it would be more like structural damage. No, it's noticeable, but it's not like full on like this is now totaled out yet. So after I removed that, it didn't have that issue again, and I was really panicking because it's a early the earlier thing of like adaptive cruise control or adaptive not adaptive cruise control, a earlier version of like that electronic adaptive driving thing. So it would have been a little bit expensive to kind of get that fixed. But we did that and it fixed itself, theoretically, unless I completely done blown a piece somewhere in it. But right now, as you saw in the clips, I'm currently sitting at 150,000, 5,000, miles, somewhere like that. I just came off an oil change this past Friday. The day of this audio clip is 7/18/21. I just came off a bit of a drive, and I gotta say that this thing has held up pretty well for the moment. Um, could it be better? Yes, it could be more fuel efficient and whatnot, but I'm happy because this is the generation before Toyota started basically sealing off everything. Basically, you still have access to your transmission dipstick through the engine bay, and it's not some asinine, oh, I gotta raise the front of the car up, turn the wheel, and get this special tool so I can actually turn the dang, open up the side of the transmission and check the fluid by pulling fluid out of it. This is before that. It's pretty much just drain and fill and go. Also with that, the only other thing I've really done has just been regular maintenance. Brakes, rotors, tires. That's it. This has been an entertaining vehicle. As far as moving and hauling goes, yes, this is a tow package. Yes, I did check the bottom part of it. It does have the additional cooler on it. I made sure of that. It's been 2 years. I'm pretty sure I know what my own car looks like or what my own car is by now because I checked everything about it. Have I towed with it? No. I have indeed hauled with it though. I put down all the seats and I've managed to cram an entire apartment in there, making about a total of 6 trips. That is also including the mattress and the box spring and all that. This wagon, I'm calling it a wagon. Some people might call it, oh, it's an SUV. Maybe. Because it's still based off of a car platform. I.e. Camry Camry, Sienna, and Venta. Same platform. I call it just a tall wagon. And I like it like that. This is a decent car. Only thing I've changed on it so far, I just also, when I came back after this thing sitting for a year, I did flush out the radiator. I want to do a drain and fill in the transmission next. But I've checked the transmission fluid with the dipstick, and it still has a red tint to it. It doesn't smell as sweet as it used to, but it's still pretty red. So I'll give that probably another 10,000 more miles before I get to that. Only other modification I've done a cold air filter K&N, and I have changed the front headlights from halogens to sea light LEDs. If you need something dependable, do some light hauling around, get the tow package, you're good for 5,000 pounds. I know, it's front wheel drive, but this thing goes. And if you're wondering, there is an issue I've noticed where the speedometer will say one thing, but your actual speed will be something else. Apparently, this actually is a common issue, and you can either take it to the dealership and get it recalibrated or deal with it. I paid for the whole speedometer. I'm going to use the whole speedometer. Again, sorry, I'm kind of forcing this review a little bit, or this little chat about the Highlander. Again, today's been a pretty emotionally taxing day. It's not that we had to say goodbye to people. We just had to say, we'll see you around. That's all I got for y'all today. Thank y'all for tuning into the HrtBrkDog. If you enjoy what I'm doing, please leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Leave a like on the video, and if you don't mind, I reckon share the video around, spread the word, and all these reviews come from the heart. That's why I believe a lot of people are heartbroken when they don't like something. So yeah, everyone have a blessed day, good afternoon, good morning, dzień dobry, ohayo gozaimasu. Goodbye. Everyone have a nice day.